turning 28 this year, and I know this may sound weird, but I just love getting older. For me, growing up has been a rewarding journey as I've learned so much about myself, how to take care of my mind and body, what works and what doesn't. There have certainly been many uncomfortable, confusing, and painful moments as I was shedding skin and getting in touch with new layers of myself. But the price is self awareness, self love, self respect, a great amount of appreciation and gratitude for life and for everything that I've been through. I wouldn't trade them for the world. I can't say that I'm exactly the person I want to be because there are still moments when I'm not. But life is a journey, and I'm just very happy that I am where I am right now. Today, I'm going to share with you one of my biggest lessons that I spent over a decade to learn. It's still not perfect, but I hope I can help those of you who are struggling know that you are not alone and it will get better. This video is about how I got rid of pimples and textured skin. Everyone who's known me since my teenage years would know that up until a year ago, there was not a month went by when I didn't have at least one pimple, several acne scars, and so many bumps on my constantly oily face. It's been a very long journey. I went from hating my own face, trying to conceal every visible flaw with concealers and foundations, to finally embracing my own skin in order to create a space for me to learn and figure out what works and what doesn't. So let's dive into this. How did I go from this to this? First, have a simple skincare routine. In the age of consumerism, we are convinced that the more products we buy, the better our lives become. I was no exception, especially when it comes to skincare. I was desperately looking for a cure that I became a vulnerable and easy target. I bought so many products and I slapped so many layers on my face every single day. Not until my friend pointed out that I had too many steps in my skincare routine did it hit me. I was basically suffocating my skin to death. And it makes sense. Every single day, after cleansing my face, I would put on a chemical exfoliant, a toner, vitamin C, 2 to 3 different serums, a face oil, a moisturizer, a heavier moisturizer to make up for how much I was exfoliating my skin. And my skin responded aggressively. So after that, I decided that I would simplify my routine, and now I only use a chemical exfoliant, one toner, one serum, one moisturizer, and an SPF if it's in the morning, and that's it. My skin is loving it. So have a simple skincare routine. If you want to use different products for different purposes, just space them out throughout the week because you don't want to burden your skin with even more products and chemicals and layers because it's already had a lot of problems to deal with. My skin used to be hella bumpy and rough, and I thought that it was because my pores were so clogged, so I always tried to pick them to get the dirt out, which obviously made it even worse. It took me years to finally learn that what I actually needed was proper exfoliation. Just that realization alone opened up a whole new world to me where I was introduced to acids, HHA, BHA, etc., etc. They do wonderful things to your skin if used properly. And I want to shout out to this wonderful product, Biologic Research. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. For those of you who don't know, BR is a French beauty line that was founded by a family of biochemists in the 70s. They are best known for their P50 line, and P stands for peel, okay? The one that I'm using is P50W, which is for sensitive skin. This is my first BR product, and because I was having a lot of skin problems last year, so I thought it was best to play safe by choosing the version for sensitive skin. And I will definitely upgrade to P50, the stronger one, once I'm done with this bottle. And I'm gonna be honest, this stuff, it doesn't smell good. It smells like vinegar. But I shit you not, after one use, I could feel all the roughness and all the bumpiness starting to leave. BR is not a cheap brand, but I guarantee you that this is the best investment that anyone could make when it comes to skincare. Now I actually receive compliments about my skin and I wasn't even fishing for them, okay? That is something that never ever 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 happened to me before, so yeah. Anyway, this is not a sponsored video, okay? I just wanted to let it out there. This leads to the next thing I want to talk about, which is sunscreen. Guys, use sunscreen. SPF the hell out of your face. I use sunscreen every single day. Sunny days, rainy days, cloudy days, thundery days, indoors, outdoors. I'm having sunscreen right now and I'm sitting inside, you know. I have seen and heard so many stories of women in their 50s who still possess, you know, youthful, beautiful, and plump skin because they've been using sunscreen religiously every single day for a long time. So, sunscreen, guys, sunscreen. Last but not least, actually is the most important thing. I'm not sure why I'm only talking about it now. The biggest thing that helped my skin tremendously is water. Yes, it was not until I started to strictly drink at least 1.5 liters of water every single day that my skin became much less oily, much smoother, and more plump. Turns out it's true, guys. We just need to give our skin some TLC from the inside. I believe that no products, no amount of sunscreen or acids could have helped my skin if I had loved it, you know, as dry as the Sahara Desert. Oh yeah, and fun fact, I was drinking a maximum 500 milliliters of water every day for 26 years of my life. I wonder what I did wrong. And we're done. I hope that was useful for you. My skin is still nowhere near perfect. You can still see some light scars on my cheeks and chin that are too stubborn to go away, but that's okay because it's a process. I've come a long way and there's no better way to deal with it than to embracing what I've already had. So keep your head up. Dark days will be gone as long as we put our hearts and mind into the work. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.